This is Cyndy G, and in this video we are assembling the Carrot Patch box card. So I have my pieces laid out. Want to point out the gnome and that whatever color you want his shoes to be, that should be the color of the base of your gnome. And I'm just going to start by, we're just going to start paper piecing some of these pieces here together. I'll just go ahead and, this is for the sentiment on the back. I'll just go ahead and glue that, get that out of the way. And I'm going to start assembling my gnome. If you want his hat and his clothes to be a different color, you have that ability. That's why this piece is separate from the hat. The next piece you want to put on is his beard, and you just, it goes, you know, just right above the bottom here of his body. And then we can put on his ears. Okay, his face fits right in the curve there of his hat. See if it's different. There we are. And then his mustache. And I am going to pop his mustache with some small foam circles I have here. These are American Craft. I don't have a whole lot left. I'm almost out. Where'd the other one go? There it is. Stuck to my finger. And the mustache, the two ends of the mustache come up and just meet the edges of the hat. And then I'm going to glue his nose on. That's almost too much pop for this little guy, but I think it'll be okay. Because I'm also going to pop up the carrot. So we have, the carrot is two pieces. We'll glue these together. I'm going to put his carrot on before I place his hands, so I can make sure the angle of his hands doesn't seem too awkward. Okay, and then he glues to his base. There we are. So he is finished. Set him aside and pull in the carrots. So the carrots are these funny looking partial pieces, and they're just going to glue right like that. It's made to make it look like they're in the ground. It prevents us from having to cut another piece of green to have the grass over the carrot, and to use the same green for the carrot top. So that was the idea behind designing these this way. It's just less pieces to put together. Okay, so that is the carrot garden. And now we can set that aside. And this is our box. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these two pieces together. You'll notice the tabs are much thinner on this one than they usually are in my designs. And that is because of the picket fence. So we have to work within the confines of our fence. And you have to decide now which side you want to be your front and your back. And then you can glue this just straight across. Oh, or not. What happened? Oh, the bottom part of this is not cut. So this shifted, you see here, my fence starts to, this must have come loose while it was cutting, and it didn't cut the bottom of my fence. So in order for us to keep going on this video, I'm just going to take that side piece off. I'll have to recut it for my photo. So you'll just glue this across. Make sure it stays stuck down to your mat when you cut it. I'm going to peel this off. I have one that So I changed the design on the fence on the other side. Okay. But this one shifted here at the back on the very end of it too. So I want to use this one. This one cuts straight. I like to use up my scraps when I cut, and sometimes they don't stay glued down to the mat very well. But okay, and then we're going to come inside here, and if you see here on your edges, there's 2 posts in the center, and that is where these are going to glue. So if you fold your tabs up so that they can fold forward, and you can just lay this down on here, right on where the fence post is going to go, and just glue it straight down, okay? So these tabs are also thinner than normal. I usually do about a 1/2 inch tab. These are 1/4 so that they fit on these fence posts. And the same for your bunny. I folded my tabs up, and I'm going to put glue on this. And you're going to glue it here to the next post. There we are. And then, hopefully, when this goes around, and then you see that these are gluing to these posts here on this side. So you're going to put the glue here on your posts. Being extra careful because your posts are thinner. And you do have to make sure you lay it down so that it is going to grab the posts in the right spot. And then we can just close this up. Work it back and forth. And there is your carrot patch box card, and your sentiment here glues onto the back. I'm just going to put glue across the top, the thin top, and the bottom so that it doesn't go into the holes. There we have it. There is our gnome carrot patch box card. Thank you for joining me.